Starting to head south for the winter. You can see all the fireweed has gone to seed. You can see it all blowing up there in the breeze. This is September 13th. Winter is just around the corner. Usually get the first snow right around Halloween. It's been real rainy, but today is just a beautiful day. All right, so today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be installing our vent stack up through the roof. It's not raining today, so I want to get that done. I'm not going to be doing all the rest of the plumbing today, but I can work on that when the weather's bad. So I want to get the vent in because it's just calling for nothing but rain. So I'm going to get up in here. I got to get this insulation out here. And it's going to be a little difficult drilling up through these because it's actually going to run right up between those two. Go up through the roof, and I've got the boot and everything I got to put on up on top of the roof and seal it up. And I want to check our chimney that's going up through the roof too, since I haven't looked at it since I've been back. Get this about in the middle of this. Actually, I'm going to have to probably go over to this side because if not, I'm going into one of my purlins up there. It's kind of bad. There's no real good spot for this. So it's just... This bit is not great. That bit is junk. Once you're done drilling the hole, you get the piece of wood caught in there, so there's little holes in the back. You can push it out or you can try to dig it out. It's a pain though. Burn that. Drilling up through that next one, there's no real room up there, so I'm not even sure how to go about doing this. Puts us about in the middle of our thing there. Alright, so I'm not really sure how to go about this because there is no room. I needed that longer bit to work, and it is dull. I sharpened up this old bit a little bit. We'll see if it works. Man, not really. Nope. That bit is toast. Alright, got a longer bit. Drill up through this thing. And the goal is to go up through the roof so that I can drill from the top back down through it. I got my mark. Problem is, this bit is just really not long enough. Alright, so we got our hole up through the roof. I can go to the top now and drill down through with our hole saw. But I still have to figure out a way to get this cut out the right size. Because it's very difficult to get up in here to do anything. I don't know. I mean, this is not a load-bearing wall at all. I mean, I could take this off, but I'd rather just drill that out. I may have to try to drill it at an angle. I'm not sure. This is not a how-to channel. This is how we do it. This is the Winging It Homestead. Winging a Prayer Homestead. I don't know how you can do this. It's not very possible. I need to be able to be in there at an angle, and you can't. So all right, so got it in. It's up on the roof here, just checking out. It all looks good. I don't see any issues here, so all our sealant's good. I was just checking across our ridge cap here. Everything looks good yet. Back to our roof vent install here. We've got our hole. This is what we're going to be using over top of this. It's not quite, it's kind of on a rib, and that's why I bought this, because this thing is very flexible. And I'm going to set it like this, that way it will, instead of being like this, you know, it would create, you know, a dam for water. So hopefully by sitting like this, it'll kind of shed it a little bit better. We'll goop up the bottom of this, put a lot of screws in it, and then you just cut out. It's got it set up for the different size pipes coming through. We'll just have to cut that out to fit our pipe. So now you gotta go down there, fish that pipe up through. Okay, so I got the vent through the roof. So we got to goop this thing up. I got to cut this out. You want it to cut. You want it to fit kind of snug, so you don't want to cut it out the full 2 inches. But Shannon was concerned that things might get in this, so or rain or something. So I'm going to go ahead and stick a little T on top of it once I get this put on. Just for a little added insurance. This stuff won't crack or anything. It stays very flexible. It's just added insurance. We hate putting holes in the roof, but all right. So this thing should say on here. Let's see. 2 to 2.5 inches as the cut here. I said we definitely want it to be snug. So we'll cut this and we'll see how this works. Should be really snug, but I guess that's what they want though, so. should work. So let's goop up the bottom of this thing. You can use butyl tape, but this is what I've got. I'll put a healthy amount of screws in this thing too. Of course, it makes it very hard to put it on now because I can't touch the sides of it, the bottom of it. Okay. This is very flexible, this little ring that's on here. Like I said, we'll put a triangle that way. Hopefully it sheds the water better. It sucks that we're on a rib, but I mean, nothing I can do about it. It's just how it comes out. So I would definitely prefer that it wasn't. You see it forms to the rib really good. And I'll put some more silicone across the top edge too, just as an extra bit of insurance. I won't put it on the bottom. If we get some moisture, maybe it would shed it out the bottom. That is my thought anyway. All right. Get some screws into this. Yeah, I think these shorties will be plenty long enough. It says not more than like 1.5 inches. I think we'll do about 1 inch. Maybe 1 inch apart on them. Ain't gonna hurt to have more. Gasket's like bonded to this metal ring, so there shouldn't be any leaks. Shouldn't. Put this up a bit more. And then this seal's good here, but I'm gonna goop this anyway. I said this won't dry and crack or anything, so to stay flexible. Just added security. Don't want any leaks. Alright. So it's not really necessary, but Shander's got it in her head that it's going to leak in, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. And that way Shander's happy. Just like I said, she's pretty sure that it would leak water in. But no one ever does that. But it ain't gonna hurt having that little T on there. And like I said, it will keep snow from accumulating in there. All right, so got our vent stack up through here. All right, so we got the vent stack up in there. And I'll tie into it when I get all the rest of the plumbing put in, but it'll allow me to come in there and frame up the closet and get the ceiling all in up in here and get all this wrapped up.
We got another package off our Amazon wish list. We're gonna open that up and see here. It's from Brooke T. Hedrick. So we're gonna say a big giant thank you to her.
Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate anything that
It is
Any
a
nail we get.
water pump. So that's going to make a huge, huge
what we're going to be doing with that is
we've got, I just picked this up off of Marketplace for $100. I am super excited about it. The plan is to put this down by the spring and we'll pump our water into this.
Yep.
And then we can use this to pump it up to our big tank. And then hopefully here soon we will have water.
Yep.
Also, she brought us this, I guess you can't see it. They are, I don't know, what do you call this? A regulator? Or
it's a gauge for the propane
gauge,
tank.
yeah.
So it shows you how much you have, which is nice. Instead of guessing,
Yeah.
we're always guessing. So we got 2 tanks.
Yeah,
so
we
that'd
try to
be nice.
pick it up. Is it full? Is it empty?
Yeah. How close
We've
is it?
run
Then it
out
runs
of,
out.
right in the middle of dinner, we run
Yeah.
out of propane. So
So
this
that's
is
gonna
going to
help a
be
lot.
much nicer. But big thank you to Brooke for
Yeah.
getting stuff off our
We
wish
really
list.
appreciate it. I store my brushes down the stain, so they're a mess when you start using
There
them.
they are. I like doing the sides.
Yep. All right, so Shannon's got all the trim boards for the top around the ceiling all done. All right, so in the last video you guys seen, we got the ceiling all put in. Today I'm gonna start working on getting the trim up. After that, I gotta finish getting the ceiling in that room. That's gonna get tongue and groove in the spare bedroom. It's gonna get tongue and groove in the bathroom and tongue and groove in the kitchen. We thought about maybe doing metal in this kitchen section too, just to kind of tie this ceiling together. I'm not sure on that, so you know, drop a comment. Think we should do tongue and groove out here too, or should we just go ahead and do metal out here? I'm kind of undecided on that. Got a lot of room here with the wood stove and everything, so it makes it hard to. This ladder's a little bit too big to set on the hearth, so I kind of got to have it kicked back a little bit, which isn't the most stable feeling thing. So I have to reach way over. Kaiser. Han's ready for a ride. He's just like, take me too. Okay, well, Kaiser, we just got him neutered a little while ago, and it's completely changed him. He was so serious before and always wanting to fight with Hans, and it's brought his puppy playfulness back, and he just seems like the weight of the world lifted off his shoulders. He's just become so much better dog. All right, Kaiser dog. Yeah, he's a good boy. I got the wood stove all hooked back up again.
We got all the trim around the ceiling. We're gonna be working on doing the lights and the fan next time around. Got some decorations up. We did rearrange the room a little bit. I don't know if you guys watched the wood stove, or I mean the wood box. It was over on this side, and it was just a little too close to the wood stove, and it was getting really hot on the side. So we did rearrange the living room a little bit here. I like it. Now I can see out the window instead of having a window behind me. But that's what it looks like with the trim. So remember to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.